the three. It's blocked.
Oh, my. How about the work on defense? She wasn't letting that shot get over her.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Nigga!
So bit, I think I need to cool it off. I put some pep up in my step.
Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent included in the lineup. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Go.
And it's going to be the Storm off the tip. Here's Sykes. Pass to Agumake. Over Parker. It's rebounded by Leslie. Carrington with the ball. And the layup is good.
And that's incredible concentration right there from her. Taking the hit and finding a way to score through it.
Here's Agumake. Over Parker, and Parker with the block. Here's Wilson. Seattle grabs the miss. And here is Williams. Pass to Diggins. Here's Sykes. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that kick out, how about the vision she's got on display here tonight?
On the lane, Carrington. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And here's the Storm. Pass to Sykes. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. That shot wide open.
She isn't messing around out there. When you drain a three on her squad, she's coming for revenge.
And Leslie kicks to Parker. Here's Agumake. Here's Diggins. There's a screen. Pass to Sykes. Six on the shot clock. Agumake and Parker with the block.
Yes, that's some serious rim protection. She's ready to get physical and contest everything.
Here's Diggins. Shoots the three. It's blocked.
Oh, my. How about the work on defense? She wasn't letting that shot get over her.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Clock at 4, and the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
And it's Seattle with the ball. They trail by 1. And once again off the mark by Seattle. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. For the three. And Diggins gets it to go.
You have to get out to her a little quicker. She's got fast hands and a very quick release.
To the middle. Here's Agumake. And Parker with the block. Here's Wilson. And it's good on the assist by Parker. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Chicago.
But her defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Look, she knows how important that shot is for effectiveness of this offense.
Pass to Magbagor. Here's Agumake. They need this. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Chicago leading by 9. Here's Wilson. And that one is good.
Oh, no stopping Wilson, the multiple-time MVP.
Timeout call, the Storm.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Chicago making a switch here.
Give yourself a round of applause. Substitution on the court.
.105 left in the first quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Pass to Magbagor. Just 5 on the clock. Seattle needs to get off a shot. To the wing right side. Here's Reese. The rebound by Agumake. Seattle trails by 11. To end the cold streak. Reese pulls it in. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Howard. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Tough distance. Howard hits with ease. The midi working.
Here's Diggins. The kick out to Brown from downtown, and it's sent back by Howard. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. Here's Malunga. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Chicago, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Now Clark down low, and Howard with the stuff.
Great decision by Clark. Read the coverage and then gave it up right on time.
Seattle trails by 15. Here's the screen. Pass to Horston. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. A nice shot by Howard.
With good size at guard, Howard uses it to score in tight.
Stolen. And here's the break. Launches a three. Knocks down the three ball.
Nice read by her there, sensing the available perimeter shooter and finding them.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Wheeler the pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. Here's Wheeler. No good, unable to end this run. Chicago leading by 20 to the inside. And the shot goes in.
And Reese is a smart offensive player. She understands when she should look to score inside.
Timeout called, the Storm. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Takes a three. Seattle missing again. Chicago leading by 22. Here's Howard. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Even against stiff interior defense, Howard stays committed. Doesn't even think about giving up on the play.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Shot to stop the run. And the rejection by Clark. Clock at 6. Here's Williams. Seattle missing again. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
A lot of contact on that play inside. But she was able to muscle through it and convert the chance anyway.
Seattle calls timeout. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Brown outside. Here's Wheeler. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Chicago with the ball. They've gone on a 13-0 run. Count it.
Taking that hit down low. Caitlin Clark, 2 physical points.
Pass to Agumake. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Sykes. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Here's Howard. It's hauled in by Magbagor.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Betts. Count it good.
Hey, the more effective she is inside, the more pressure she takes off her teammates.
Pass to Sykes. Brown against Howard. Here's Agumake. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Smooth sailing for Chicago. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And that one's good. Swoops.
Well, you see the confidence she has firing away, especially when she gets room to shoot from the corner.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Wheeler. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And Chicago has possession. Now, here's Clark. Pass to Howard. Back to Clark. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
A dead-eye shooter. Clark very comfortable off the feed.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the left side wing. Seattle missing again. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Off the running start. Good stuff from her there.
Here's Sykes. They could use a bucket. That's tipped. And so it's Chicago with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so here is Chicago. Here's Ionescu. Fires from 14, and that's off the glass and in.
Not ignoring the middle part of the court. The more of these Ionescu hits, the more space you'll get from defenders.
Here's Sykes. Here's Agumake. Pass to Sykes. 5 to shoot. There's a good screen. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Leslie. Here's Ionescu. Here's Carrington. And the three ball is good.
She cashes in off the pass, catching and connecting with the Jet.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Ball goes to Chicago.
And so here is Chicago. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Another three for Chicago.
Well, if she gets that look from deep, she's going to take it, and normally she's going to make it.
Pass to Sykes. Here's Diggins. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Ionescu. Inside, Wilson goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Such a tough, smart player. Put Wilson in the pick and roll, and she'll almost always take advantage.
Pass to Agumake. They set the pick. And here is Williams. Clock at 6. Tries it from 19. Wilson with the block.
Incredible timing there by Wilson. Of course, she's 6'4", but her defensive IQ helps her deny the opponent.
Shot clock at 3. There's the triple. Diggins, no good. Here's Chicago. Young, good.
Jackie Young.
Yeah, this is how you finish through contact. Young showing some strength there.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside Williams. Young with the steal. Pass to Wilson. Good work there as it goes.
Well, it won't get much easier for her than that. Nice bucket there.
Young against Williams. Here's Diggins. Draws contact on the shot. And now a three-point play chance as she'll head to the free throw line. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Ionescu. Five on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Young's shot is good.
That's the product of hard work. Young has turned herself into a knockdown three-point shooter. Impressive.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. Here's Sykes. Good defensive work there by Young. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Leslie. Here's the floater. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Pass to Diggins. Let's go. Out of hand on it.
You know, Ionescu blocks a fair amount of shots for a guard. She's almost 6 feet.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And that's just remarkable focus shown there. She's skilled at keeping her balance against physical coverage.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Beyond the arc. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. On defense, Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. To the paint. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And they pick up 2.
Well, she was running the other way the moment they got the ball. She knew it was on her to make the effort there.
Here's Wheeler. Pass to Samuelson. And here comes the break. Here's Reese. Up and in on the layup.
Assist goes to Shaniqua Holds Club.
1 second left. That one, no good. And so it's Chicago, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Six on the shot clock. Here's Agumake. Drills the three-pointer.
Listen, you have to respect the outside game from Agumake. She's the model stretch big.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, that's just a nasty throwdown. The defense deserved to get dunked on with that lack of effort.
Seattle with the ball. They set the pick. Chicago grabs the miss. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Samuelson grabs the board. Brown right side. Here's Wheeler. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
I mean, you can't be more ready to fire off your shot than she was. That is believing in yourself.
Young for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Right wing. And here's Brown outside. Doesn't go that time. The putback. Pass to Reese. Goes back up. And she lays it up and in.
A talented glass cleaner. Once Reese got the ball, she knew what to do with it.
There's the pick. There's Brown with the three. The rebound by Betts. Here's Young. Count that bucket.
Boy, she has been on top of it here. What a performance.
Young against Brown. Wheeler the pass to Brown. Here's Agumake. Trains it from beyond the arc.
So effective from beyond the arc. Agumake relishes any chance she gets to pull the trigger.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. A nice shot by Ionescu.
Yeah, she was looking for revenge there. Just knocking it down to match their last bucket.
Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Ionescu. Young outside. And there's the drive. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
With lightning quickness and a great handle, Young can drive at will, and you really can't double her because she's so good passing the ball.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Williams.
Chicago foul. Jackie Young. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Sykes. They set the pick. The three, 6 to shoot.
And that's a great play on defense there. Forced him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal.
Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Agumake. Here's Diggins. Young with the steal. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Okay, if you're going to operate inside, you're going to deal with physical defense, and it doesn't bother her at all.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Diggins. Looking to end the run. Reese pulls it in. Here's Ionescu. Again, Chicago.
Provides a nice balance to their offense when she's hitting mid-range jumpers. It forces the defense to worry about another part of the floor.
Here's Agumake. Here's Diggins. Shot and game clock separated by 5. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, showing off her range out beyond the arc. She's worked hard on her three-point shot.
Pass to Diggins. Here's Magbagor. That shot is off. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.